Everybody, and welcome to this week's episode of our International SEO video series. This week, we're joined by Hiba, and she's going to be talking to us all about the Egyptian and Arabic markets when it comes to SEO. So thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you, Sarah, for having me. I'm very excited to talk to you about the Arabic SEO.
Yeah, it's really, really interesting and one that you don't hear all that much about. So I'm very curious.
Okay, let's get started. So my name is Hiba Saeed. I'm a freelancer specialist and consultant. I've been working for 7 years in SEO, international companies, in-house, agency, and remote. And now I'm doing a freelancing job. So I'm free to do whatever I want now. So it all started by coincidence, and I was like studying programming, designing, and then I found an SEO job that I was interested in at the time, and it was an eye-opening for me to study SEO while working with SEO. It was fun. A quick information about Egypt. Egypt is the largest online market in the MENA region, and we're talking here about the whole Middle East and North Africa. So Egypt by far is the most populated. We have like 112 million people, and they are almost like 60 million people online every day. So 53% of the Egyptian population uses the internet, and we have like 43% of those are age 15 and above. So most of them are young. Most importantly, Egypt is the media hub of the Arab community. So if you're seeking to enter any Arab country, other than Egypt, you should like target Egypt first and then go ahead and go for other countries.
That's a really useful point because I think lots of people kind of wonder where to go. Do Egypt first, other markets first? So it's good to know that with Egypt, it's a really good starting point.
Yes, this is what Canva did. Canva wanted to seek the Arab community, so they seeked Egypt first, and then it widened with them to Saudi Arabia and then the Emirates and so on. So the opportunities in these countries are endless, and society offer a wide range of target audience and user groups because we have like many young age groups that are using internet. Statistics here says that 59 million of the internet users in Egypt. That was 2021, and I guess that doubled after COVID. Yes. And the number of internet users in Egypt increased by 4.5 million in just 1 year. Internet penetration in Egypt stood at 57%. That means like we're seeking 70 million people are like using the internet right now, but I think that doubled since the COVID. So what do we speak in Egypt or the Arab community? We're speaking Arabic, and Arabic is like they have many dialects and they have many accents and many slangs. But the most common used within the internet is the classical Arabic or the modern standard Arabic. And we don't use classical Arabic anymore because it's very heavy, hard, and grammatically, like it's a grammatic Arabic. I don't know how to say it. So we are using the modern standard Arabic. About Arabic, they can be read and understood by all Arabic speakers, the standard one. So most websites are seeking this kind of dialect, is the modern standard Arabic, because this is how you seek all the Arab community within the whole world. But some like website would like to seek younger audience, and they use this lingo that is specific for Arabic, Egyptian Arabic. But this is like a very few, and you have to be seeking a very young age in Egypt only, so it's not common. Although the majority of the Egyptians are inclined toward Arabic content, but the high society and culture-wise people are using English as a second language. So if you're seeking to have a website here serving the Arab community or Egypt as specific, you need to think about doing it in English too, because this is how our community is like. If you're in a high standard people, you are speaking English very well. So you need like to seek both. Arabic alphabetic are written from right to left, and this is one of the main issues most websites do. So Arabic have many dialects within Egypt itself and the MENA region, the Middle East and North Africa. Most marketers are using the modern standard Arabic, as we said, and to seek all the Arabic-speaking countries. Other foreign language you should consider beside English is French, because some countries in the Arab communities are using the French language as a second language, like Tunisia, Jordan, some like big countries.
I've seen that a lot. The companies have got Arabic backwards or other right to left languages like
Yes,
Hebrew or
that's what I'm
something.
going to talk about
Write
in
it the
the
wrong way
technical
around.
issues. Yes, it's aligned differently, and people like seeking are reading it from right to left, but it is all aligned to the left side, so it looks weird.
Yeah, I can imagine.
So, because most people are translating using AI, so
Do they?
yes, most website and theme WordPress themes and stuff like that, and it's a mess afterward. It's a mess. About search engine, Egypt is like using 97% and a half are using Google, so we don't have like many competitors here like the worldwide. 1% only use Bing, and pizza search for Huawei because most people here are using smartphone rather than desktop. That's why you can find a Piro. So Egyptian Online, that's like study Google made. So these numbers are not mine. Two in a five adult Egyptian use a Google search, and the same amount use YouTube search. And Google Map is 1 out of 3 because here we're lost all the time.
I think
Arabic,
I'd get so lost in the city.
no, Egypt is like it's a total mess. The map is and your GPS, like you can go into the river and cross it by
Oh,
swimming.
no.
So Arabic search, this is how Google looks like in the Arabic community. Each country got its own. Egypt is for EG, Algeria is for DZ, and so on. Parenting here in Egypt, they are depending on Google search to learn about parenting 1 out of 5. So when we asked Egyptian, they said 74% of the Egyptians said they use Google to answer questions. So you need to consider that while you're doing any content research. Struggle that I see foreigners do when they are leading or dealing with Arabic SEO. Here comes the technical part. So our short for country code is EG, and there are secondly level code you can say .com.ag. The href lang, this is a whole new story. You need to make sure that Google is serving the Arabic instead of the English version because it's gonna be chaotic if you're not doing so. So here is how the href lang looks like. You need to make sure that the alternative where you're saying that Google that you have an English version or an Arabic version and so on. So you make sure that you put this in the header of the page and say to the Google that you have an Arabic version of the page. And the Arabic here is short for AR, okay? And if you're using for other countries, it's like say AR/EG and so on. I'm going to talk about this in other slides. So this is the best practices that Apple and Canva are using. I put Apple and Canva because they are the best practice in the Arabic community where they used to be international and now they are seeking the Arabic community. So Apple is using EG/AR and so Canva is using AR_EG. Canva is using many dialects, but the same content for every Arabic country. So they are using Arabic for Emirates, so Saudi Arabia, or modern standard Arabic. They are making pages for each and every one. I don't think it's very common. You should like have only one Arabic page and it will serve all these countries as well.
Does it make a big difference, for example, if they have all of the different pages in all of the different languages? Or not
They
really?
don't have a different language, that's it. Because they are using the same modern standard Arabic, so it's the same language. They are doing this for Google, I guess, indexing because they want to separate the indexing for each country.
Mm-hmm.
But it is the same content and the same Arabic. Sometimes
Okay.
Yeah, sometimes the keywords within the landing page can differ because Saudi Arabia says a word in a different way than Egyptian Arabic, but it's not very common. And mostly people are searching with the modern standard Arabic. So you need to make sure that you are in mobile compatibility because 90 to 95% of the traffic in the Arab community comes from a mobile device. Because it's not normal to have a computer or a laptop in each and every family in the Arab community. But if each and every member of the family got a smartphone. So if you're seeking this, you need to make sure that you have a friendly website, it's fast, and it's aligned well from right to left. Yes.
I think that's going to be one of the big takeaways. Remember right to left.
Yes. Yes, it is. It's a mess. So on page is like any on page, but the problem here is the Arabic keywords. Most people are like relying on Google Translate or the AI translations, like I told you, and this is where it turns out terrible and they don't rank forever or ever. So you need to optimize for keyword research. You need to find someone reliable and like from the region to help you with this because sometimes Google Translate is not doing its best and it translated to classical Arabic rather than modern standard Arabic. So there is a difference. And optimizing reading from right to left and optimize for the audience itself. You need to make sure that you're localizing your content for the audience of the Arab community. So keyword research, this is where I'm going to talk about. It's very hard to find a keyword research tool that gets you the best or the accurate number for the volume. And most of them just tell you it's a zero volume or not available, especially if it's a long tail keyword.
That must be so difficult or so
It is.
annoying as well.
It is. You rely on like testing. You should test your keyword and check Google Search Console afterward. This is the very reliable resource for keyword. And if you're getting impression and clicks, that's where you have to go. So we are using the most common keyword tools, but it's not like very best for them, but you have to use them because sometimes you're stuck. You can't do anything with your keyword. You need to expand your keyword. You need to find more keywords for long tail or for content. So we use like keyword planning, keyword everywhere, Google Trends, of course, and Google Keyword Planner, and then SEMrush and Ahrefs. I love SEMrush, but it's not doing a very great job with Arabic, but it's better for most keyword researches tools.
I find that too with the international languages. Like I speak Czech, and it's not a very common language. Not very many people do SEO into Czech. So when, for example, I use, for example, Ahrefs
You're special.
or like even Moz has zero search volumes for absolutely anything. But at least SEMrush you can get, a decent picture.
I get a 10. 10 is good for me. It's better than 0. Yes.
I'd agree with that. And I think most people need to stop comparing as well, kind of like American search volumes with, say, like you're talking about Arabic or Czech or rarer languages, because it's never going to be the same.
Exactly. The same keywords for English is like 15,000 volume. And when I searched it in Arabic, 0. And the client told me, I need more volume for Arabic. I told him, it's going to get you clicks. It's going to give you traffic. Just wait and see the magic.
Oh, that must be tough, especially for clients who are so used to dealing with search volumes.
Yes. So we used also Ask tool. It's very good rather than the other one for queues and long, questions, keywords. I like to put here an example. It's a Montessori. It's like a Montessori toys for kids. This keyword in Arabic just got me these. This is what I get from the tool. Only 4 questions. And this is what it looks like in English. So yeah, you can see the difference.
Just a little.
Yeah. So about online shoppers in Egypt or in the Arab communities, of course, women are taking the lead here. So you need to think about women and the men. So what about the culture here? Arabs like to window shop and they are totally like to bargain the prices and stuff like that. So Egyptians prefer imported goods than local goods, which is good, but they tend to go for the cheaper and with the good quality. Comparing product and asking people around for reviews. So I give a call for my sister and tell her, did you try this or that? They don't seek internet for reviews, but this is what we're seeking in the future, that people are starting to search for reviews, but it's not very common. So
Okay, that's
localization is
interesting.
very important. Yes. We like the word of mouth, as they say.
Hmm.
So Arab culture here is very high influenced by shame and honor. So you must respect the religion they are doing, they are, believing in, and expect to honor this. Because some website, like they have, I don't know, drinking pages, landing pages. We don't drink here, so this is something that you should know about the culture before entering the market. A majority of Arabs are young and half and or less than 25 years old in the Gulf countries.
That's a young audience. That really is.
Yes, yes, yes. We have a very large young audience here.
Mhm.
I guess where it's totally opposite than Japan. I guess Japan they don't have much younger adults here. Oh yeah, we love videos and images. We do. So whenever you come into this beloved area, Arabs are the highest consumer of YouTube content in the world. So for many organic search, the videos will be the very first organic, organic result in the page. So you need to think about video. You can embed videos within your web content if you can. That would be a good chance to rank higher and get more traffic.
That's a really good idea.
Egyptian culture, online shopping. So we love to pay cash. It's very hard, and most importantly, like half of these countries, they don't use banking. So you need to make sure that you add multiple options of paying product if you're selling something online. And people tend to search online to check for prices and compare prices with local market. They tend to go for social media and influencers. Like I told you, they like to say it to seek reviews from a mouth rather than a blog post. 78% of the users in Egypt search for products and services on their phone, and 56% of these users made a purchase on their device as well. That's why we're saying it's important to like optimize for mobile first.
It sounds like mobile's so important.
Yes. So this is how I used here a keyword like best smartphone in English, and what I got is an ad here, and it's Samsung.com. But if I try the same keyword in Arabic, I get review articles and a very small amount of ads, and it's shopping ads. So what I'm trying to say here is that we don't have any ads in the organic traffic or organic page. So if you're seeking to enter the market, make sure you optimize for Arabic because you're gonna have a very good chance to rank in the first page and first position without any competition from ads.
That's pretty cool. I wish
Yes.
more markets were like that.
So I like to put some like common product that Egyptian use on the internet. So like 57% of the Egyptian users are using purchase through e-commerce services. And electronic is the most sold online. And then comes fashion because we love clothes as well. And food and personal care is 19%. Toys and hobby is 19%. And then furniture is 12%. I guess that these numbers differs because these numbers came from 2021. After COVID, everybody's using online for everything.
They'll be curious, like once all of the data starts coming in from COVID to see
Yes,
how much it's really
yes,
changed.
change. And most people are like, a lot of people I know, and the older people are seeking now smartphones and are entering social media and they're trying to search. So there is a whole new category of people that are entering the marketing within these 2 years. Egypt SEO and backlinks. So fortunately, websites in Egypt can rank very well with a very limited number of quality links and relatively low domain authority. You can have like 0 domain authority and rank very well in Egypt. That means that the companies looking to excel on SEO effort in Egypt, they have the advantages of needing fewer links than the competitive markets in the world like UK and Americans and so on. But it's not always rainbow and butterflies. So, because here,
that's a shame because it all sounds really good up until now.
up until now, yes. So this is how it looks like. If I search the same keyword in English, the first ranking website, they got a domain authority of 89. But in Arabic, the first organic search, just domain authority with 34. Same keyword.
That's a big difference.
Yes. What is the difficulty here about? The backlinking business here is a treasure. Most people are building websites just to gain money from backlinking here in Egypt and the Arab community. It's very hard to find a very good quality website to link to in the Arab community because nobody's working on the page. They are just working because they want money. So they are not working for quality. Even journalism here, until recently, like last year, they didn't include any links from any brand or external source. They write about you, but they don't link back. Most of them, no follows. You need to make sure and have a budget for off-page linking campaign if you want to start that. And reaching out to journalism through Facebook and LinkedIn. I know it's personal, but this is how we reach out for them. All websites here are using link-like forms. Yes, we're using forms till now. And they are depending on these links, especially if you're competing with other competitor in the market. So it's very easy to rank, but it's very hard to find a good quality link opportunity in the Arab community.
That's really interesting because I never would have kind of considered that at all.
Yes. I've been working for Canva I worked for Canva as an outreach specialist for 3 years. And it was very hard in the Arab community to gain a very white label keyword, a link, because I've been reaching out. I don't pay a penny for this website, for a website to gain a link. Literally, I was taking a free link building opportunity here, and it was very hard in the Arab community. And this is why it took us time, but we finally got there. But it took us time.
I can imagine, but hey, you got there, so that's good.
Thank you. So these are some resources from the states I used in the presentation. And if you have any questions.
Well, thank you so much. That was super interesting. And hopefully we've inspired lots of people to kind of take advantage of the fact that there's lots of potential in Arabic SEO.